Hello friends, it's Techman Pat. Hope you had a great week. The weekend is here finally, and so is more Tech Aussie news. Some quick housekeeping before I get started. I have been getting a lot of messages with links to cover tech topics that you guys are interested in. I'm really sorry that I cannot get to all of them at once. Otherwise, these videos would be like 30 minutes long, and to be honest, probably not many people would watch. But please don't stop sending them. I will hopefully get to them all as soon as I can. I really appreciate it. So let's dive right in. Today we have a photo aging app connected with Russians, to a Sky Master satellite internet kicking some goals, and a new player in the telco business backed by a bank. So in the World Wide Web and on social media, we tend to see a lot of trends, from memes to apps to things like the Tide Pod Challenge, and maybe a few that weren't as bad. The Ice Bucket Challenge and the Cleanup Challenge weren't too bad at all. These trends come and go like our prime ministers, but there are some trends that are not just for pure fun. No, my friends. There are trends that can really get you in trouble. If you remember planking, a few kids died from falling. If you remember the fire challenge, then hopefully your eyebrows have grown back. All these were a little bit more serious than the last. Actually, the cinnamon trend was pretty funny. I will give them that. But this time it's about privacy. We talked about it in the last video, where telcos have to store all your metadata for law enforcement to access later. It is what it is. At least I am not being taken away by the government for criticizing the NBN, unlike you would in China. This time around, users who didn't read the T's and C's and EULA woke up to the next day to read the news on their social medias to find out that the Face app that they've been playing with has some sinister terms in its terms and conditions documents. According to the terms and conditions, when users agree to download and use the app, they grant Face app a perpetual, irrevocable, non-exclusive, royalty-free, worldwide license to use, reproduce, modify, adapt, publish, translate, create derivative works from, distribute, and display your content. Yes, my friends, the photos of you looking like you are 80 are going to be used to market anti-aging creams. Imagine that. Sitting down, watching daytime TV when you're sick at home with the cold, God forbid the flu, and on comes Thin Lizzy, Makeup's Susan Paul, to tell you all about the new aging cream, and bam, the before and after photo of you. Look, to note, this app has been around for many years, and we see this trend pop up and disappear all too often. I can't comprehend the app owners, who apparently might be connected to Russians, could do with the information, because Russians are bad, right? With a tinfoil hat, I could say that they are going to use it in the future for maybe facial recognition of people around the world as they age. Or you could end up on a poster for Viagra. Either way, you won't get paid. These wild claims got a bit more real when the FBI said they will be investigating the app and its developers. What will come of the investigation? We don't know. They couldn't impeach Trump, and Hillary's emails are still missing. So let me know in the comments below, did you get a chance to play around with the Face app? Are you worried that your old picture or new old picture is going to be used somewhere? Let me know below. Now let's look towards NBN news now. SkyMesh, a provider of satellite internet, has recently released the results of their trials. They are on their way to provide extremely regional folks a great internet service. Not that they haven't been so far. So satellite or wireless? Well, though both are part of the NBN, they are fundamentally different technologies with different capabilities. Fixed wireless NBN uses transmission towers and line-of-sight antennas to deliver internet in a maximum radius of 14 kilometers. The technology is quite similar to the signal you receive on your mobile phone. Now, satellite NBN relies on the Sky Master satellites to deliver internet, and could potentially be connecting properties thousands of kilometers apart. As with most things related to the internet, distance matters. The further you are from the source of the signal, the slower your signal will be. This is why fixed wireless is able to achieve faster speeds and lower latency than a satellite connection. Now, Sky Master Plus was announced by NBN Co last year, and it is currently being trialed by 50 SkyMesh customers to help iron out any issues before NBN Co's planned commercial launch on the 9th of August 2019. With August just around the corner, it was time to reveal how well this new system was working. My first concern when I saw is the number of people involved. 50 really doesn't seem like much, especially if you want to test how well it can hold up against high usage levels. The Sky Master Plus is a premium plan offering unmetered access to email, basic web browsing, and select software updates. It can also boost up to 25 megabits in some cases. So how does this differ from the original Sky Master plan? Well, traffic is profiled and shaped by NBN Co. According to its shaping policy and 3 new traffic profiles. Any traffic that matches a profile is classed as unmetered content, will not be counted against your data allowance, and will remain unshaped, so slowed down. Any traffic that doesn't match a profile is classified as metered content, and it will be counted against your data allowance and shaped if you exceed that allowance, which is actually very, very low for satellite plans. Now, if you exceed your peak data allowance, metered content will be shaped to 512 kilobits, so that's kilobits, to 256 up during peak hour times and until the end of the calendar month. Likewise, if you exceed your off-peak data allowances, metered content will be shaped to 2 megabits per second and 512 kilobits during off-peak hours. Now, the 3 profiles match emails, basic web content, updates for some operating systems. Hopefully your Windows updates will go through without being metered because there's so many of them. Now, not all your traffic will match one of those profiles. The profile is basic web content, for example, only matches text and images, not video. Peer-to-peer, file sharing, or cloud storage content either. VPN or other hidden traffic will always be classed as metered content by NBN Co. So you won't be able to get away with using a VPN to try and hide what you're watching. That's a lot of rules around what kind of traffic you are allowed to use and at what speed. At least you aren't being taxed for video, though they kind of are in a roundabout way. Now, according to NBN's 2019 corporate plan, approximately 1.5% of Australians will connect to the national broadband network via satellite, or around 100,000 homes and businesses. Customers connecting to the national broadband network through satellite will typically be located in remote, regional, or rural Australia. Many of these areas currently have limited internet connectivity and in some cases, none at all. Now, here is the thing, the 2 Sky Master satellites will have a combined capacity of 135 gigabits, which itself is a large increase when compared to the 4 gigabits interim satellite first used by the NBN. However, this would equate to speeds of 1.3 megabits if all 100,000 homes and businesses were served by the Sky Master satellites at once, so all connected simultaneously. Obviously, not all 100k people would be online at once, but numbers don't lie. Hey, let me know in the comments below if you're on the Sky Master system right now. How has your experience been so far? Have you been getting decent speeds? Finally, a quick mention, we are getting a long video this time. Macquarie Bank has started selling their own mobile plans after trialing it in-house with their employees, apparently successfully. New Mobile is a new mobile virtual network operator making use of the Telstra network, which supposedly is quite good. This places it in direct competition with other MVNOs, of which Amazium is the market leader. They're offering plans with refurbished mobile phones, making their offer quite tempting. I had a look at their prices, and even with the mobile included, it looks pretty good, ranging from $30 to $45 per month. A few highlights of their uniqueness is that they still give you a 12-month warranty on the device. You can also return or swap your phone at any time and change your plan. Unused data is kept in your data bank while you're on your plan. There are no surprises apparently, or those automatic data top-ups that you get with other suppliers. And hey, use code TechmanPat to get your first month free. Just kidding. Competition is good. Look, I don't have any codes with them. Just look at AMD and Intel. Now, as AMD has started to compete again, Intel had to drop its prices. So hopefully another entrant in the mobile network will hopefully bring some of these prices down, especially Telstra. If you can get on the Telstra network for cheap, you're pretty golden. Now, let me know if you've already switched to New Mobile. How is the service and how is the quality of the phones that you receive? Also, has it been easy? Has it been a no-fuss experience? Obviously, it's an Aussie-backed mobile company, which is pretty interesting. Now, friends, thank you very much for watching. Hope this news update has updated you. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!